Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 48 of the Arsenal Football Manager series. This is getting tense. There's 4 games to go in the Premier League. We're going to be playing 2 more of those games as part of the run-in today. Leicester at home and West Brom away. But as it stands, we currently sit top of the Premier League table. 34 games in, 85 points. We're a point clear of Manchester United, who have played a game more than us. Liverpool are the team that we need to watch. We need to hope for some slip-ups from them. Well, one slip-up could do it. And we've actually got, I've just noticed, we've got a miles better goal difference than them now, which is really good after some of our recent performances. We've won 5 games in a row in the Premier League. Of course, last episode, you saw us beat Man City 4-0 and Brighton and Hove Albion 2-0. Hopefully, we can continue in that vein today. On paper, we should be winning this game. We're really good at the Emirates against Leicester City. And then West Brom, who are fighting for their lives at the bottom of the Premier League table at the moment. They are just outside the drop zone by 2 points. So they're going to be really fighting for it and wanting to get that win today. But guys, as always, if you do go on to enjoy today's episode, please do drop a like. It's massively appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Hit that notification bell. It will let you know every single time that I upload. So, let's get into it today then. Let's have a little look before we do so. We looked briefly at Liverpool's fixtures towards the end of the last episode, but I just need to see when they're probably going to be playing some games in hand. So they've got Villa on the same day as us today, and then they've got a Thursday game away against Chelsea, and then a Saturday game against Crystal Palace. They are going to be tired. They're going to be really, really tired. So there's no Sunday games. Yeah, the Thursday game is one of their games in hand, so we'll run that through today. And then the Saturday, we play West Brom, and Liverpool play Crystal Palace just before us. So a big opportunity for us today, if we can get 2 wins, just to put that pressure back on Liverpool. Right, here we go then. Opening game of today's episode. Let's take it 1 game at a time. We are using exactly the same side that beat Arsenal. We're Arsenal, that beat Man City by 4-0. So Ramsdale's going to start in goal. Taylor, Gabriel, Ibanez and Bellerin at the back. Barella and Aouar in central midfield. Saka on the left, Icone on the right, Reina through the middle, and Esposito up top, who hasn't scored for a couple of games. So we do need to hope that he can grab himself a goal. He had a bit of a goal drought, and then he was injured for a couple of games. Came back with 2 goals in the win over Newcastle, but hasn't scored since. I would like him to add to his tally today. But that's the side that we're going with. Saliba, Milinkovic, Guendouzi, Martinelli, Ortiz, Pepe and Jovic all on the bench. No, we'll keep Pepe in. We'll keep him in for the experience. Still injuries to Max Aarons, Kieran Tierney and Dominic Szoboszlai, who we may see towards the end of the season, Szoboszlai and Max Aarons, but Kieran Tierney, definitely not, sadly. He's been a brilliant part of this series, but I think we've seen the last of him. Right, come on then, boys. Let's do this. Our home form is absolutely exemplary, so we need to make sure that that continues today. Here is the Leicester side. They've still got James Maddison. No Jamie Vardy for them. Harvey Barnes is on the bench as well. He does like to score a screamer against us every now and again in this series as the teams come out. But let's just make sure that we do our jobs. 3 points today would be brilliant. Right, early corner, Aouar with it, into the box, Icone's there. Of course, he scored a hat-trick against Man City. Ball cleared, but only as far as Gabriel. We can start this move once again. Taylor in towards Barella. Great ball, Aouar's there. Great save by the Leicester goalkeeper, out for a corner, but a big, big early opportunity for us there as we just drop an encourage on the team. Esposito just heading over there as well. It's been a blistering start from us as we've got the ball again. Back towards Hector Bellerin. Cleared by Umtiti for Leicester City. Here's Barella. Back to Aouar. In towards Bellerin. Into the box. Great tackle by Maddison. I don't know why they're looking at that for VAR. There's no way in a million years that's a penalty. Yeah, confirmed. No penalty. Even I could see that that was outside the box from here. Right, another chance. 16 minutes in. Greg Taylor in towards Reina. Back to Barella. Saka picking it up once again. Lovely ball out to Bellerin. And that is 1-0 to Arsenal. Hector Bellerin's first goal of the season. That's a surprise. What a time to get it, though. And the early opportunities eventually pay off for us. Saka, this is a great ball. He's really come into form these last few games. He takes it past Thomas and it hits the post and goes in. Come on, boys. This would be another massive result from us. It just piles that pressure back on Liverpool. So a very quiet remainder of the first half after some early flourish. We'll just tell the boys they've played well, but there's definitely room for improvement, and then we'll tell them all there's a lot more to come, and they've got what it takes. I would like to see a goal from Esposito in this fixture, definitely. Right, let's just fire them up a bit, because it worries me that we've been very, very quiet in this second half, and Leicester will look to come forward. Marcus Paulo will not get that. Bellerin knocks it all the way back to Ramsdale, and then we'll play out from the back nicely as we do. Here's Icone. Bellerin again. We need another goal to kill this game without a doubt. Jonathan Icone, wide towards Bukayo Saka. Oh, and that's just wide. I think we are going to have to take Reina off in a minute and bring on Ortiz. That's another good tackle from Bukayo Saka, who picks the ball up, gets past his man, finds Aouar, and he finds Greg Taylor, but Justin will just hook that away. But fortunately for us, it comes back to Barella. Here's Reina, who is going to come off imminently. Back to Barella again, tries to get it to Icone. And we're starting to be a little bit sloppy at the moment. But we've got it forward with Bukayo Saka. Can we get another goal? He's bundled down in the box by James Justin. And that one, I can tell you, you don't even need to go to VAR. That is a penalty. And hopefully for us, Esposito will tuck this away. So the penalty is awarded. Come on. Esposito steps up. And Esposito scores, which I think is something like his 34th goal of the season. It is indeed. 2-0. And this game should now be over. Right, we've brought on Ortiz for Reina. We're also going to take off Bukayo Saka and bring on Martinelli on that left-hand side. We'll look to change Barella, I think, for Guendouzi. So we'll do that as well. But with just 5 minutes to go, it's looking as though we're going to pick up another 3 points and pile that pressure back on Liverpool as Ortiz gets a flick on. Bellerin into the box. Martinelli is ping-ponging around everywhere at the moment. It's been another good performance from us today, though. Here's Esposito. Thought he was going to shoot. Martinelli's got it. Guendouzi, Ortiz, and that one's over the top. And that will do it then. 3 more points on the board. We're loving it. We're absolutely loving to see this. So let's get in the dressing room. Outstretched arms. Very pleased with the results and the performance. And let's have a look at how Liverpool get on in their fixture. I think they're playing Aston Villa. Oh, and Liverpool got themselves a win. A 16th minute goal from Nunez gives them all 3 points. We're still 3 games ahead of them, but we've got those points on the board. That is the main thing. 88 points for us as it stands. We'll cycle through midweek because I think it's on the Thursday when Liverpool are playing Chelsea. Here we go then. Chelsea against Liverpool. Come on, Chelsea. Even a point would be absolutely vital for us in terms of this title race. Can they do it? No. Liverpool, 85th minute. Wow. Liverpool are on amazing form, just like we are. And this is going to go right to the very wire. We lead them by 4 points, but we have played 2 games more than them. Right, so next set of fixtures. Man United are away at Brighton. They're in the 3 o'clock kickoff. Liverpool do play Palace just before us at 5:30. So let's run this through. Let's pray to the gods. Can we manage to get some luck in one of these Liverpool results? Let's have a look. Let's check it out. Liverpool win again. 2-0 against Crystal Palace. Man United draw 0-0 though against Brighton, which almost puts them out of the title race. It's going to be a straight shootout between us and Liverpool by the look of it. But another massive 3 points for them once again. So players are beginning to come back from injury. Max Aarons is due back in 4 to 9 days. Szoboszlai due back in a week. Tierney, we definitely won't see him. Oh, what do we do? Do we keep the same side or do we rotate this up a little bit? I have been playing some of the subs in the under-23s to try and make sure that they've got some fitness, but there's nothing that I can really change here or that I want to change. We're going to keep the side exactly the same as it is. So Ramsdale, Taylor, Gabriel, Ibanez, Bellerin, Barella, Aouar, Saka, Icone, Reina and Esposito. On the bench, Saliba, Milinkovic, Guendouzi, Martinelli, Ortiz, Pepe and Luka Jovic. Final game of today's episode. Can we get ourselves another 3 points against relegation-threatened West Brom? I'm a bit worried. I really shouldn't be worried because we're on fantastic form, but I know how Football Manager can work. I know that a team down towards the bottom of the Premier League can really put in a good performance when they're threatened against relegation. Let's get this game kicked off. Fingers crossed for another 3 points and get that pressure back on Liverpool. Early corner for West Brom. It's in the net. See, I just know how Football Manager works. We need to fire these boys up. We need to demand more. This is the first question that we've been asked for a few weeks. Have we got the minerals to come back in this game? So 27 minutes in, we've shown absolutely nothing so far in this fixture. I'm tempted to go attacking early, but we do potentially have a chance. Reina switches it out towards Greg Taylor. In towards Aouar. Players getting in his way. Icone scores though. He's not offside. He gets his 5th goal of the season. Gets us back in the game at 1 apiece. And we've got another hour or so to try and find another one. We just need to keep that pressure on West Brom. It's been a poor performance today. I thought these two were going to get in the way, but it's a lovely layoff from Aouar. And Icone makes it 1-1. Right, come on, lads. Any sort of win today is good enough. It's a free kick for West Brom, though. Put into the box, and it's 2-1. Dennis Pratt scores his 2nd of the season, and we are back to square one with just over 45 minutes to try and rescue this game. It's not good enough from a defensive point of view. Saka's turned his back, and it's in the net. Right, the water bottle's getting thrown at half-time. Everybody's annoyed about it. We're going to try and tell the players, let's try and turn this around, that they've got exactly what it takes. We're going to give them 15 minutes of the second half. We're going to go attack him, and we're going to fire the boys up to try and get back into this game. Right, here's Ramsdale from the goal kick. We're going to go short to Ibanez. This has definitely been our worst performance for a few weeks. Here's Aouar. Lovely ball through to Esposito. Good save by Carl Darlow. Out for a corner. Goals from Esposito at this moment would be brilliant. We really need him to pull in as he heads that one over the top of the bar. Right, Saka's coming off. He's played awful. Everybody else is doing okay. Hector Bellerin's not been brilliant. But we just need to demand a little bit more of this side. Goal kick for West Brom. Pumped forward by Darlow. Gabriel gets there to the substitute. Martinelli gives it away. Not the place that we want to be giving the ball away as West Brom come forward with Pereira. Skips past 2 or 3 men. He goes past a 4th. Weak shot, though, into the arms of Ramsdale. We're going to have to be a bit drastic here. 3 up top. 20 minutes to go. Not even 20 minutes. 13 minutes. We're going to have to go very attacking. Let's be a bit more direct. We'll drop this tempo down. Shoot on sight and hit early crosses has got to go on. And then we need to press them with a lot more urgency. We need to get higher up this pitch. Because somehow we have got to go and rescue this game. Come on, boys. There's only 5 minutes to go. This has been an awful game. West Brom coming forward once again. The ball does break to us. Here is Martinelli. Can he find a run? He's got Reina, who drives towards goal. That's a terrible shot from the man on the left-hand side. And that could be it. It really could be it. We've brought Pepe on in desperation, but it's a 2-1 defeat at West Brom. Oh, this is terrible. It's a tragedy. That could actually cost us a Premier League title. What we need to do now is hope that Liverpool slip up somewhere. When is their next game? They've got a Wednesday fixture against Leeds United. We've got to hope and pray for a Leeds win. Right, come on Leeds. If ever you're going to do something for me, let's make it now. Leeds are 13th in the Premier League table. A win for Liverpool puts them above us with a game in hand. They win by 5 goals to 1. and we slip down to second place in the Premier League table. Chelsea going through to the Champions League final as well. They're going to be playing Manchester United in that. I'm absolutely gutted. I'm devastated. How can we lose to West Brom? No offence to West Brom, but they've been on the verge of relegation all season. And that's the time that we go and choose to lose a game. But anyway, the next episode is going to be massive. It's going to be the season finale. We've got 2 games to go as we start off against West Ham, and then our last game of the season is at home to Chelsea. So it's going to be a huge one. Liverpool's remaining games, they are going to be playing Bournemouth, who are 19th away, and then they've got 2 home games against 15th place Sheffield United and 11th place Wolves. I think we've blown it. I think that is going to be our title lost, and it's going to go back to Liverpool. Fair play to them. They've had a really, really good season. They've only lost 1 game. We've only lost 2. Oh, it's not good. Anyway, make sure you join me next time, guys, for the season finale. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please do drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new, and I'll catch you all in the next one.